and welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole and this is my very first video, so bear with me. I'm new to the YouTube game as far as uploading. However, I have been watching budget videos for years. I've been watching budget videos to help pay down my debt, help me buy my first car, and buy my first home this year. So I'd like to welcome you all to my channel, Drowning Daily. And today I'll be going over my second paycheck of August 2023. Stay tuned. Here's some background information on me. I am 32 years young. I currently live in the DMV, and I am a single income, no kids household. My gross income is $165,000 a year. Before I receive my check each month, I take out money for my Roth 401k, my HSA, and my ESPP. I roughly take home about $7,000 per month. So how I like to budget my money is I have some main categories. So I have my bills categories here first. These are the bills that must get paid regardless. These are what the emergency funds are for. I have to pay these bills. So first we're going to start with our mortgage. What I do each month for each paycheck is I split these particular bills down the middle. So every paycheck I'm saving half of these. So we're going to put in 1402.05 here. Oh, sorry, wrong section. We're going to put this in our deductions. Then we're also going to deduct our PMI, which will be another $39.33. We will do the half of our taxes for the month, $272.84. And homeowners insurance will also add the other half of here. And then for HOA, the other half would be $46. Now for the remaining bills, I usually pay all of these with my first check. So we're not entering any more values for gas, electric, water, car insurance, cell phone, internet, security. All of that I'm able to fund from my first check. So we will no longer be splitting payments here. Moving down to the hard needs. Now, of course, we got to eat, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why I don't put it in the bills is because no one's going to come looking for me when it comes to my hard needs. So when it comes to fuel, we're pretty much set for the month. I do work from home, so $100 a month sounds about right. For parking, we're also set. I put aside $100 for my first paycheck, so we're good. Now for food and household, I like to set aside about $400 a month. Is it $400? Is it $500? I think I lied, it's 500. So I'm going to put 275 here. We're going to skip out on maintenance this month. Normally I'll put money aside for like air filters, things such as that, just house maintenance, car maintenance. But I'm realizing some of that money is coming out of other pots, like my emergency funds or overflow. So for now, we're not going to allocate any money to this particular row. Now, eating out, your girl likes to eat out, okay? I'm slowing down now that the summer is slowing down. I'm not eating out, as crazy with friends and family. But we're still going to set aside our typical $300. So we're going to put $125 here to round it out to $300 for the entire month. Activities. So what I count as activities, like going to the movies, maybe doing like a class with one of my friends, a fitness class, or some type of arts and crafts. So I'm going to put $150 here just in case. I set aside money for car detailing in the last paycheck. $60 is good. Honestly, I don't even really spend that. But I like to put it aside just in case, and it does act as a good buffer if I don't spend it. Shopping, I don't have any plans for a haul this month. So I normally put $150 here if I know like, okay, there's gonna be a good sale. there's going to be, I need to stock up on some things. I'll probably put money aside for September for Labor Day weekend. So we'll probably see $150 there. Invisalign, your girl just got started. I don't know if you can hear it in the microphone, but I just started Invisalign. So we're putting aside $192 a month for that. For my Apple subscription, that's already covered in my last paycheck. So you'll see $3 here. $17 for Netflix, $11 for Spotify. And I have a line item from Hulu just so I don't forget that I have a Hulu subscription, but that is actually lumped together with my Spotify, so there's nothing to add here. My gym is $28, and my Showtime subscription, which I actually think is gone now. I need to double check that, but yeah, this $5 I think is back in the bank, so stay tuned on that. So now we will hop into our long-term savings. So here we have our 529 plan. I like to put $100 a month. So we'll put another $50 from this check. And then for my brokerage account, I like to put a total of $600. So we'll add another $300 here. Now some people might be thinking, why do you have a 529 plan and you ain't got no kids? Long-term thinking. So in the event I have kids, the 529 is already started. We're already compounding interest. I'm already putting money into it. Great. Also, knowing that 529 can now be used for K through 12. So if I have a young child and they need to be in a private school or something like that, I have money available. But if God does not bless me with a child, that money after a certain amount of time, or after I think it's about 15 years or so, can turn into another retirement account. So that money can come right back to me. So I'm just, planning ahead, thinking about the future family that I desire. And that is the purpose of the 529 plan. So short-term savings, here we have travel, which is number one on my list, okay? Number one. So travel, we have health, and we have gifts and holidays. Upgrade you meaning like, maybe a spa treatment or that one pair of shoes that I just want so bad, so I need to save up in a separate account. And then annual bills and subscriptions. So where I'm living, I have annual HOA bills. I have a water bill, like a water maintenance bill. And I do want to get on the whole, like, pay for my car insurance, every 6 months, once a year. So that's also something that I hope to do in the next year or so. But right now, your girl is focused on travel. I have a couple trips planned, one in November, one in December, and I have a list of places I want to go to in 2024. So we're going to put aside $650 here. And that'll be, I count it all as overflow. So even though I have it in the travel line item, it's going in my overflow account, meaning that if something comes up, I can use part of that money for something else that doesn't fit neatly into the other categories above. So that $650 does not have to be solely dedicated to travel. It could be anything that basically I just didn't foresee happening. So kind of like a mini emergency fund / short-term savings. So yeah, so those are the rest of my categories. And as you can see here, I have $4 left over from the first paycheck, and I have $5 left over from the last paycheck. I know people are like, you need to be a zero-based budgeter. I mean, at the end of the day, I just look at it as buffer. Like, if I come in or over, or if I come under, there's a trickle amount of money that's, saving me, and I always check my accounts before I'm paying any major bills. So yeah, that is my paycheck number 2.
No such thing as a life that's better than